What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and I just wanted to have a quick little chitty chat video with you about Ariana Grande and her most recent breakup from her 2-year relationship with Mac Miller. Things are getting wild, and I kind of wanted to break it down for you because she clapped back at a Twitter troll the other day and had some very choice words for him. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, what's going on? You should follow me on social media and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, done with that now. So Ariana Grande, our little pop princess who I love so very much, has been in a very serious relationship with the rapper Mac Miller for 2 years now. It just came out very recently that they decided to end their relationship, and they were ending things on good terms. 24-year-old Ariana Grande posted this message on her Instagram story. It's a really cute photo of them together, and she included a little message up at the top. Hi, this is one of my best friends in the whole world and favorite people on the planet, Malcolm McCormick. I respect and adore him endlessly and am grateful to have him in my life in any form at all times, regardless of how our relationship changes or what the universe holds for each of us. Now, that to me is a really positive way to end a breakup. Like, whether or not you're breaking up doesn't mean that the love that you felt during your relationship didn't matter or wasn't meaningful. It's just time for them to part ways, whatever the circumstances may be. They reportedly split because their schedules are too busy and they just couldn't make it work anymore. They do, however, plan to remain friends. Now, unfortunately, in the days following this breakup, Mac Miller was involved in a DUI hit-and-run accident where his car wrapped around a telephone pole, and I believe him and his friends fled the scene. Super upsetting. Thankfully, they were all okay. It's upsetting when someone chooses to drink and drive. It's a very, very dangerous situation. Obviously, it doesn't seem like he's in a great place mentally. Also, during this time when Mac Miller got in this DUI, I think it was either the night before, the night of, or the night after the Billboard Music Awards, Ariana Grande was performing this evening, and it was after this performance that word started to spread that Ariana Grande is now casually dating Saturday Night Live's Pete Davidson. Side note, I actually really love this couple. That's super cute. I think Pete Davidson is just so cute. I like the lanky nerds. Adorable. Absolutely love them together. Regardless of all of that, it was a very strange series of events because the DUI happened, and then it came out that Ariana Grande has moved on and is now casually dating Pete Davidson, and one fan on Twitter tweeted Ariana Grande and had this to say about it all. Mac Miller totaling his G-Wagon and getting a DUI after Ariana Grande dumped him for another dude after he poured his heart out on a 10-song album to her called The Divine Feminine is just the most heartbreaking thing happening in Hollywood. It was actually 2 days after the fact that Ariana Grande saw this tweet and clapped back, but here's what she said. How absurd that you minimize female self-respect and self-worth by saying someone should stay in a toxic relationship because he wrote an album about them, which, by the way, isn't the case. Just Cinderella is about me. I am not a babysitter or a mother, and no woman should feel that they need to be. I have cared for him and tried to support his sobriety and prayed for his balance for years, and always will, of course. But shaming/blaming women for a man's inability to keep his shit together is a very major problem. Let's please stop doing that. Of course, I didn't share about how hard or scary it was while it was happening, but it was. I will continue to pray from the bottom of my heart that he figures it all out and that any other woman in this position does as well. Wow. To me, this story goes to show you that when you tweet someone something, those are real words. Regardless of how famous they are and how many people tweet them a day or a second or an hour, they still have the possibility of seeing it. So be careful with what you're saying, because clearly this struck a chord with Ariana Grande. He tweeted this, and then 2 days later she saw and then responded to this and really felt the need to stick up for herself and women in toxic relationships. And girl, I applaud you. It's not your place to completely take care of someone in that way. Relationships need to be a partnership and compatibility, and there needs to be balance in a lot of ways. Sure, having a relationship and having someone to lean on and be able to support you and comfort you in certain ways and times is what a relationship is all about, but when it crosses that line into I'm taking care of you, I'm taking care of your well-being, maybe she was his 100% happiness, which is never a healthy thing in a relationship. And I applaud Ariana Grande for responding to this Twitter troll. Honestly, after this happened, he started getting a lot of tweets back, retweets, people DMing him, so he actually responded to Ariana's tweet. Here's what he had to say. My sincerest apology, Ariana. Hey, I'm really sorry this is something you took the time to read and that upset you enough to make such a thoughtful reply. First and foremost, I know nothing about your relationship and the heartache you both feel. Second, I in no way think that you are the cause of Mac's shortcomings. We all have our demons to keep at bay, and I truly worry about his well-being just as a fan. So I'm sorry to minimize any of that or to make it seem like a breakup is a justifiable cause to go deep end. Finally, I had no idea this would go viral and get treated like a story on TMZ. It truly doesn't go as deep as you're implying, and I truly hope you and Mac get back to living your best lives as soon as possible. I'm very sorry I hurt you, and I'm sorry you feel my tweet stigmatizes women for ending a toxic relationship. That wasn't my intention at all. I think every woman is equal to a man and has the exact same right to pursue their happiness to the fullest, despite the backlash they might receive, including you. Ariana actually got back to this message and said this. Thank you for hearing me. I appreciate your response very much. Sending you love. Wow, what a human exchange that just happened here between a mega pop star and a totally random person on Twitter. I mean, to me, it just goes to show that like the internet is something that really connects us all, and there are people that literally make fake Twitter accounts to troll people, to just say negative things just to get a response. And that's upsetting. You have to be a really sad, troubled person to just tweet horrible things at people all day, every day. But that's a thing that exists. And I really loved Ariana's response because it stood up for women everywhere in toxic relationships, because the phrase toxic relationship can apply to numerous things. You really need to be reflective when you are in a serious relationship on if it's the healthiest thing for you and your future. And you know, we all go through tough times, sure, but it's just a matter of the ebb and flow when things go up and down. And I think it's absolutely amazing that Ariana was able to take this Twitter troll's comment, spin it into a positive while also sticking up for herself. I think that's huge. It's a very important topic, and I love that she didn't just let this Twitter troll get his retweets and likes that he wanted. She called him out, he responded, and she accepted that apology. And I just really think that's a very beautiful human exchange. Don't you agree? I would absolutely love to know your thoughts. Congratulations to Ariana and Pete Davidson. Reports are that after her performance at the Billboard Music Awards, he had his arm around her, and it's still very casual dating, but they looked very, very happy and smitten with each other. God, I couldn't imagine dating in Hollywood. Like, what if you're on like date 4, and like when you're around like date 4, you're like, okay, I like really like this person, but I don't want to like tell them anything. I still gotta play it cool. Like they could be in another place, like mentally, and just imagine like having like newspapers and everyone talk about your relationship in the very beginning. That's just a ton of pressure. I know that I'm like feeding that fire by talking about it, but I just thought this was a really cool story and teaching moment for all the Twitter trolls out there that enjoy tearing other people down. Your words are seen sometimes, and sometimes you get what's coming to you. After I followed up on the Twitter trolls account, he tweeted like 6 hours ago, "You guys remember when I made the cutest pop star in America hate me?" Yeah, so maybe he's just looking for his 15 minutes. I don't know what it is, but I just really loved Ariana's adult, mature response. I really hope that Mac Miller can find the help and balance that he needs in his life. I hope that no one out there chooses to drink and drive. Please, God, don't do that. But I just wish the best for everybody. Breakups are never easy. They're always hard. They're always tough. They always come with baggage and junk and blah, 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 but you'll get through it. Things will turn around eventually, and you'll make it through. I promise. I hope you guys enjoyed my little chitty chat video about Ariana Grande. If you did, please remember to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my vlog channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.